And it looked like Caitlin Clark had a huge leap in her possible return to the basketball court.
If you guys can't see, I think this might be on screen. Caitlin Clark is in gear.
Today we have an update on Caitlin Clark's injury. There's some kind of good news
that a lot of people have talked about earlier because Caitlin Clark is in the video. She's right here, all right, wearing some practice clothes.
Caitlin Clark was spotted back at Indiana Fever practice wearing her full uniform. After being out with an injury for what felt like forever, seeing her jumping around and getting fired up with her teammates was exactly what fans needed to see.
Right there, that's her. Michaela Timpson shot a half-court shot.
This wasn't just any regular practice appearance either. This was a big deal that got everyone talking. For weeks, Clark has been dealing with a groin injury that kept her off the court completely. The team had been saying she was out indefinitely, which basically means nobody knew.
I think the last time she came back after 2 weeks. The time before that, it was after about 3 weeks. Or it was just after 2 weeks, actually. I would assume she's going to be back. It's the 26th now. A week is the first. I think maybe like 2.5 weeks from now.
So when videos started showing up of her in practice gear, bouncing around and cheering for her teammates, fans went absolutely crazy. It was the first real sign that maybe, just maybe, she might be getting closer to playing again.
Maybe she's about to come back, right? So,
what makes this so important isn't just that Clark was at practice, but how she was acting. Even though she's still hurt and can't actually play in games yet, she was full of energy. People watching the practice videos could see her jumping up and down, celebrating when her teammates made good plays, and getting so excited that coaches had to tell her to calm down and sit down.
They played, we seen her jumping up and down. I'm just here to tell you, Caitlin Clark return could be back sooner than later.
This shows us exactly what kind of person Clark is. She can't help but be completely involved with her team, even when her body won't let her play. The tricky part is that just because she's back at practice doesn't mean she's ready to play games. Her injury is apparently more serious than people first thought. Reports say she's been meeting with doctors all over the country, including specialists in New York, to make sure she gets the best possible treatment. Groin injuries can be really tough for basketball players because the sport requires so much quick movement, jumping, and sudden direction changes. The fact that she's been out this long suggests it's not something that heals quickly or easily. The Indiana Fever really need their star player back. Right now, they're fighting just to make the playoffs, and without Clark, they're struggling to play consistently. Some games they look good, other games they fall apart. Clark brings more than just her amazing shooting and passing skills. She brings leadership, energy, and a competitive fire that makes everyone around her play better. Even when she's sitting on the bench injured, you can see her shouting out advice to her teammates and getting emotionally invested in every play. There's a lot of debate about when Clark should actually return to playing games. Some people think she should take her time and not rush back, especially since rushing could make the injury worse and keep her out even longer. Others are desperately hoping she'll be back soon because they think she's the only chance the team has to make the playoffs and do something special this season. The team keeps saying they're putting her long-term health first, which is smart but frustrating for fans who just want to see her play. What makes this situation even more complicated is that Clark's impact goes way beyond just her team. She's become the biggest name in women's basketball and has brought tons of new fans to the sport. Games sell out when people think she might play, TV ratings go up, and more people are talking about the WNBA than ever before. When she's not playing, the whole league feels it. This puts extra pressure on everyone involved because it's not just about one player getting healthy, it's about the star who's helping the entire sport grow. The big question now is whether Clark will try to come back too soon. She's clearly someone who hates sitting on the sidelines, and her competitive nature might make her want to return before she's completely ready. You can see this in how she acts during games. Even while injured, she's constantly on her feet, cheering, reacting to every call, and looking like she's ready to jump in and play at any moment. Nobody knows exactly when Clark will be back in real games. Some people are guessing it could be sometime in August, but the team hasn't given any official timeline. What we do know is that seeing her back at practice, even in a limited way, is a positive sign that she's moving in the right direction. When she does finally return, it's going to be a huge moment, not just for her and her team, but for everyone who loves basketball